Well, if you want to talk about shooting yourself in the foot, that is essentially what happened with the mainline churches. And the fact that they didn't intend it to come out that way doesn't mean that isn't what happened. So what happened was this. Little by little, trying to move with the times, the churches edged away from the importance of the family, and they sort of forgot to tell people that if you don't get married and have families, then we're not going to have anybody in our pews. So part of the fallout to them was just demographic, because that was what happens 40 years into that kind of message. But I think there was also a fallout in morale, too, because if you empty Christianity or any other religion of a code that tells you to be disciplined and be serious, then, if you're just saying Christianity is about being nice, sooner or later people will understand they can just be nice, by sitting in their living room on Sunday morning. And so if you tell people they don't have to do anything to be Christians, you should expect your churches to decline because you haven't given them a reason to show up. And I think that's part of what's gone on with the decline of a certain kind of Christianity. At the same time, what we see looking at the Protestant evangelical movements is that the stricter the churches, the more successful they have been. And this is also true in Africa, for example, where the evangelical Africans, whether Catholic or Protestant, are the people who have standing room only churches. Those people aren't losing ground. It's the people who wanted to throw out that unwanted church dogma about the sexual moral code who have lost ground. And it turns out that I think they threw out the baby with the bathwater there.